All right, well, we just went through quite a bit of gabbing to ourselves about your dream.
Yeah.
Now that the camera is recording, let's tell the audience, what is your dream?
Okay, my dream is to move to New York City and cue the loud people. Just kidding.
Yeah, what is going on
my
over
dream
there?
is to move to New York and open up a CTC on the East Coast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, describe for me a little bit if TMYD helped you bridge the gap between this goal of moving to New York and taking CTC with you. If you hadn't had TMYD to kind of sort out what your dream was and the potential of CTC helping you along the way, do you think you would have approached Taylor to tell him that you want to open an office there, or would your dream have remained just to move to New York?
I don't even think, without TMYD, none of this would be happening. Like, plain and simple. I would have been just too much of a weenie to do
Even
any
to
of
go
it.
to New York, though?
No, probably not. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, TMYD is a special program.
Oh, wait, I'm fascinated. Okay, so now you have to explain to me what gave you the courage to declare that you want to move to New York?
I don't even know how to describe it, but this place, I don't know. This place is like, it starts with CTC and it kind of rolls into TMYD too, but being surrounded by a group of people who genuinely want to see you succeed and like see you follow your dreams and operate out of our mission, which is to help entrepreneurs achieve their dreams, like it just kind of is natural to like help you find what you want to do and push you to get there. And I think working with Tommy through TMYD, like it always was, I told him I wanted to move within this next year. And I gave him like a list of like 4 or 5 places. It was like Austin, Texas, New York. I kept telling him like, I've been in New York a bunch of times. I would love to move there, but I want to go explore other places too. Colorado was on the list too.
Shout out to Colorado.
And and then finally I was like, why do I keep, I know at the end of the day I want to be in New York. I don't know why I keep throwing all these other names in there just because I don't want to commit to something. And I think that's kind of what it came down to.
Oh, interesting.
And so I don't even know if I told Tommy I was going to be saying that was what my dream was.
Really?
When I announced it.
Really? What did you think it was
remember.
going to be?
I don't even think we talked about it because I think I had missed it because I was in New York when.
Right,
when
because
that
you had been to
happened.
New York right before you declared your dream to move to New York,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah, which is weird. But it's so weird how it all happened. But anyways, finally when I figured out that like that was set in stone for me to move to New York, I thought, why not bring CTC over there too? Like it only makes sense. We have an office on the West Coast, and I feel like naturally the next step would be to have an office on the East Coast too. And we have East Coast clients, so it just kind of seems like it would fall into place if the time is right. I kind of put the pressure on myself. Well, if you really want to be there and you want to make this happen, then go try and make it happen. So I had brought it up to Taylor previously, and he had the same kind of answer. Like, my mind isn't there. I have a million other things on my plate right now, but if you want to make it happen, then like go for it. You have our full support. You got to figure it out.
Yeah, he just totally gave you ownership over it.
Yeah. I was like, okay, like,
Wow.
see ya. Let me know when you have a plan. So
Right.
it was good. So then from there, I had little rumbles of a coworker of mine. Well, actually now my boss. He's
Some
now my
little
boss.
rumbles. Wait, who are you talking
I heard
about?
of Scott.
Oh.
Now he's my boss, but which is cool. I don't know. Yeah, he is. Anyways, I heard a conversation that he wanted to move, hopefully, to New York.
Which
or
is where
back-
he's from,
Where he's from,
right?
so move
Yeah.
back home. And so we had a meeting. I set a meeting with him, and I was like, hey, is this like a real thing? What's the timeline for you? And he's like, yeah, I would love to move back home. Long story short, we kind of put this plan together. I had planned a trip to go to Miami for Wadapalooza for one of our clients, Born Primitive, who is the official sponsor. I feel like I'm totally selling them right now. They're awesome clothes. Go check them out.
You're also friends with Bear. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys have been
And I'm wearing
skydiving
their joggers,
together.
too. This is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
comfortable.
She's repping. This is free marketing.
Yeah. So anyways, we had this trip planned over there, and I was like, oh, like this light bulb, the genius idea. I thought it'd be awesome to plan a trip to go to Miami, and then from there, we cheaper flights to go to New York and kind of do like this research week of like what would life be like living there, what our office space is like compared to WeWorks, meet with our connections out there, meet with clients, just kind of put the feelers out there and see what happens. So Scott and I put this plan together, and we went and pitched to Taylor, and Taylor was like, okay, cool. What we thought was like gonna be an hour meeting ended up being 15 minutes. He's like, yeah, great, go for it. Like, book your tickets. We had no budget.
Wow.
He just threw us the reins and said, go make it happen. So we built this entire schedule out that was kind of like loosely fitting. No one was really confirming. We were kind of freaking out a little bit. But we're like, whatever, we're going, so we just got to make it work. So I went to Miami, then we flew to New York, and Scott met us out there, and we had a couple client meetings, and we went and looked at a bunch of office spaces, and we just kind of like explored the city and he was showing me like what life would be like there, and it was amazing. So then we came back, and I officially decided that I want to be there, and I want to move more towards like the strategy role. So that's kind of like my transition now. And yeah, because we'll see when it happens.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You started out as an intern,
Yeah.
moved to account manager. And then did you decide to move to a strategist because of this dream of moving to New York? Or where does the strategist play into this?
I think I just realized like, I feel like I was finding myself more drawn to like that role. I love being client facing. I love like just having relationships with people, and it just really comes naturally to me. And then I kept finding myself like wanting to be more involved on the strategy side of things. So I figured like, why am I going this route that I know I'm good at, and I could continue to move up, but like something kept telling me like, you're really not that happy there. So on the plane ride back, I was with Scott, and I was like, I think I want to go after this. Like, why the hell not? Mm-hmm. And so we came back, and when we presented what we had did in New York for that week, we had this like this slide that was like the dream team, and my card had my name and it had a strategist title above it, and I was like, surprise.
Wait, was that the first time that Taylor knew that you wanted to move to strategist?
Like, what the fuck? That's so funny.
That's good.
And, yeah,
I like
so
that.
he was like, okay, great. If that's what you want to do, then like here are the steps of how you need to get there. You have to go through DMS first, and then kind of take on expert buyer, and then move into this kind of road and kind of see where it takes you. So that's where I'm in right now, is this kind of transition phase of moving to team 5 and being one of the DMSs on the account. So a whole lot of changes happening in my world, but I just like my end goal is in sight, and so I'm kind of open to whatever I have to do to get there. So we'll see.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What I love the most about this story is that basically you can just do whatever the hell you want. Like you asked to switch roles, you're switching it. You want to move to New York, you're planning it. You want to take CTC to New York, you're literally making that happen. Like there are just
crazy.
I think it probably was Taylor who said there's no velvet ropes here. And that's exactly what you did.
Yeah.
Like, no CTC in New York? Okay. Excuse me, velvet rope. I'm going to create it for myself.
I know.
That's
it's crazy to think about.
insane to me.
But see, like that's exactly what CTC is. You know, like our mission is to help entrepreneurs achieve their dreams, and that goes for our clients, and that goes for our people. And it's like, it's crazy that we work in a place that allows you to do that. You know?
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. I feel like this is technically like my first real job out of college, and I feel like I was really blessed and then also really cursed. Like it's nowhere. I feel like it's
because nothing else will compare to this.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No. But
I feel that.
yeah, it's crazy. I think about it now. I'm like, am I really doing this? Okay, yes I am. Just going for it. But
Oh my gosh.
it'll be good.
Well, before we close out here, do you have any advice for other people who have a goal or a dream in sight that they want to accomplish, but it seems too big and scary to voice to other people right now?
Too big and too scary to voice to other people. Yeah, I think just out of my own personal experience, looking at other people, sorry. Out of personal experience, for me, it's always been like insecurities of what other people would think, or am I capable, or all of these like what ifs kind of come into your head. And I think for me, the biggest thing is like knowing to get out of your own way. Like the only person who's in between you and what you want to accomplish is yourself, really. Like it's your own limitations. So there's always people around you that will be there to help you and push you. And like for me personally, it's everyone here. Yeah, so it's simply just to get out of your own way. And I think knowing what you're capable of is just, I don't know, it'll take you so far. So that's what I'm trying to work on right now, is actually getting out of my own way and knowing that I'm capable of whatever the hell I want to do. Wow. So yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yes, okay. That totally answers my question. That's perfect.
Talking in circles.
Something that Devin and I talked about today while we were getting lunch is about potentially filming her as a Tell Me Your Dreams case study. So stay tuned and you will be seeing some updates of Devin's dream.